This program is intercultural communications. We have a project coming up, like a thesis, but you don't have to write. You can make a documentary, you can do something creative. I figured that I'm going to do Muslim reverts, and they're coming to Islam, the trends that are involved, demographics, reasons why, and then connect this with other theoretical knowledge that I've learned in the courses. I'm hoping to prove that people are coming towards Islam. No matter how the media depicts the Muslim, people are still learning about it. On a pilgrimage called Umrah. Well, we saw the Kaaba, which is the direction that we pray in, and that's where you see us circling. It's called the house of God. That's the first place of worship. And that's where you see us circling the Kaaba. You're walking around and you're contemplating and you're reasoning out life and you're asking for forgiveness. It represents the unity of the Muslim, that everyone is praying towards one direction, and also the circle around the Kaaba represents one center, which represents one God. You'd see all kinds of people from everywhere, every color, every race, young, old. I remember sitting there once and there was this man next to me who must have been 60, 70 pounds. And I could see his heart. I could see him just breathing. He just fell asleep next to me and I just watched him. I remember one of my friends, basically someone came and he didn't have shoes on and his feet were blistered, and he took off his own slippers and gave them to him, and he walked back to the hotel bare feet. Well, everything. I mean, I remember saying to someone that this was a nice kind of a shawl, and he just gave it to me. He was just like, take it. With Islam, one thing that we understand is that, Allah, God, has made a promise to us that this religion will be there with or without you, so that it is not us that does the converting. We're just the ones that are supposed to say a message. Anything that I wanted to ask, I would ask. There wasn't any kind of pushing, because they understand that it's it's a very slow process, interactions that build. They were converts, reverts that we say, because they reverted back to Islam. They all came from different backgrounds, from Chinese to Romanian to Netherlands. We all went and became friends and knew each other within a day. Before, I was very taken in by the media about the way that Islam is portrayed, which is basically a violent image. The Muslim always doing something wrong or violent or destructive. I learned that this wasn't the real image because I wasn't putting anything into context. I was just seeing these images, and I wasn't thinking about the vast number of Muslims in the world. But it was here at the Levy Library where I met a lot of great Muslim people. I had class with them and we talked over life, over politics, so basic things. And I feel much more safe, I feel much more grounded because I actually have guidance. I've learned their generosity, their love for their religion, and that the religion is everything to them, and that they base the entire culture off of the religion, something that is a universal message that anyone can become. You're not allowed to bring cameras in, pictures and things like that. You kind of want to just leave to the mind. I wrote that, this is what the footage is. For other Muslims who maybe want to go see it in person for the first time, right? And I don't want to ruin that for them. If you don't want to see it, don't look. Some people did kind of try to take the camera away. On some visits, I made sure that I left it at home so that it was off my mind. The morning prayers, the Fajr prayers, before sunrise. And I just broke down and cried. And I just cried and cried and cried throughout the whole prayer. And it was great. We were right in front of the Kaaba, the marble floor, and you just feel everything. It's so amazing. Islam is there. It's in us all. And it's something natural. We should always try to be better. And I think that this is what Islam gives us. Pick up all of the readings and everything before you come to any conclusions. Just learn everything. It doesn't mean you have to convert or do this or that, but just to learn it if you're going to talk about it.
بسم الله بدأت كلامي وصلاتي وسلامي.
بسم الله بدأت كلامي وصلاتي وسلامي.
المضلل بالغمام محمد رسول الله.
لا